scratches his head. Repeated exposure to the forge seems to have side effects. Let's do something. Tobin begins to channel energy into both titans at once, putting him under incredible strain. His personal shield suddenly winks out. The Master Artificer is now vulnerable fools.
So be it. Let's see if you're faster than feet. Too bad I can't corrupt you as I did the Archives. Very well. I will deal with you myself. You pick up the Codex page the Devils were using to transform the Archons into...
Hello everyone, Aldbar here, and welcome to my live stream. Here you can ask your DDO questions, ask for DDO demonstrations, and ask for DDO advice. So please be my guest on my show, Ask Aldbar DDO Live. Enjoy! For some reason, my view counter is broken, so let's see if I can fix that. Just a second. For some reason, it seems to be having problems connecting to the, I don't know, server. So, whatever. Fine. Too bad. Maybe later I'll try to refresh it again. For now, we're going to head out to Myth Junor. We've got a few quests we need to do. For some reason, when I open up the DDO map, it's not showing up. I don't know. Something's wrong with it. Whatever. gonna reopen up my other character. I don't know why this the primary screen changed, but whatever. Fine. Yeah, two characters open. I need to change the focus between the two characters. Which one's is focused on? Yeah, now I got the focus back to the right character. I hope it doesn't I hope it doesn't change the focus back. Okay, we're back in business. Quest we need to get to is all the way at the far side of this map. Just very far indeed. Yep. One of the biggest problems is if you try to farm a quest all the way out in the back of Mr. Nor, once you finish the quest, you have to run all the way back to the quest giver and pick it up again so you can farm it again. And I'm not having any of that. So every quest I've been working on trying to find out how to skip at least one quest objective that will make it so I can get the end chest without actually finishing the quest. That way I can just log out. I can recall out of the quest, reset it, start again. And I've been doing so. So you'll see my method for keep the methyl. Unfortunately, there's no like straight line to keep the methyl. You can walk through all the different paths and stuff, but whatever. Sometimes you fall into a ditch and it's harder to get out, so staying on the road is better. Turn off the volume on the second character. No need to hear both characters twice. In a year now. Yeah, trying to find the straightest path to it, and there is no straight path, unfortunately. But based on the previous math I've previous path I've carved out on the map, should be in this direction someplace. Hey, we're finally getting there. Yeah, it's this tower. This is the quest.
You enter a dark chamber, the only wisps of light trailing in from a few flanking windows. You have come here looking for the entrance to Ildreneth's tomb, where the key to the mythal is said to be hidden. You find a small lever in the corner of the room. Pulling it reveals a stairwell hidden beneath the floor. You emerge from the stairwell into a massive chamber, somehow left undisturbed as the city crumbled around it.
Well, we've got this big door with 4 lights we need to find, so let's go do that.
The tiles creak beneath your feet. Your breath plumes around you in the cold, musty air. Further down the hall, you spot a group of armors. They slowly awaken at your presence.
Unfortunately, if I don't clear up this trash as I go, it's gonna stack up. There you go, got my FPS counter. To get past here, I've got to kill this specter.
Shining pearlescent orbs cast dangerous spells in the room before you.
You gotta get rid of all these wisps because they hit you with this cold dot. And the dot stands for damage over time. This damage over time that they hit you with makes it so you keep on taking small ticks of damage, will prevent you from opening up doors. So you have no choice but to hack them and get rid of them, or you won't be able to open up the next room. The end chest of this quest is like literally very close to the beginning, to the start. So I'm gonna left my second character there and come back for him. Well, he just shared to help me pull the chest.
You open the door into a room where more orbs float above pedestals.
Gotta turn all three of these off. Center and right.
The orbs cease their
This is the solution to this puzzle.
A passage opens
We'll
on the side of the room.
probably be back here later.
A spectre paces back and forth, defending the lever on the back wall. When it sees you, it attacks.
So we said there's 4 levers you need to pull. Each one of them has a red named boss, and the game set it up so you have to kill the red boss before you can pull the lever. Except for this one, they forgot to do that. And we're going to take full advantage of that and pull the lever without killing him. And now we'll have a quest objective that we can complete later.
The red crystal above it starts to glow.
Now we're going to be festered by him the whole time. Here you got to kill those wisps. Wisps are the floating orbs. So I can get rid of everything except for the big, except for the red named specter. The guy made out of green light. Oh, kill everything but him. Also, there's a shrine here, so just in case you aren't following on Twitch or subscribed on YouTube, please do it. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Murky water.
Here's our second lever, and we've got a bunch of gargoyles protecting it.
Perches on a ledge in this wide room.
This quest is called the Key of the Mythal, and it is the final quest in the first Mithranor chain.
Gigantic door at the tomb's entrance. The gargoyles rouse from their slumber and lunge towards you.
Yeah, this lever is locked until I kill this red named gargoyle. Once we do, we'll be able to move off.
The gargoyle screeches in pain as it crumbles at your feet. You pull the lever, setting the green crystal alight.
I'm going to use D-Door, or Dimension Door, to make a shortcut back to the start. I don't have to bother walking down those hallways. Now we'll go to the other side. We've unlocked 2 of the lights. Go do the other 2. There's a whole bunch of optional paths you can go down here. Skip all of them.
Sections of the floor in this chamber have crumbled, leaving only thin walkways for you to step across.
Once again, I'm going to have to get rid of all these will-o-wisps. Will-o-wisps. Well, they won't let me pull any of the levers. Drive me crazy. whoever designed this quest really wanted you to take your time, not be able to rush through it. So they handicapped you by making you take damage, so you can't open up doors, which is the wrong kind of way of getting someone to engage in your content. That's like putting goo all over the floor, making my character just move slow. Here we've got to kill this stuff to open up this green door. Okay, green door open.
Flames
Here comes a
come to
mummy.
life when you enter the room. On the back wall, you see a large purple crystal that matches the one on the door at the front of the tomb. You sense a chill in the air, despite the warmth from the flames. Undead enemies rise from their posts and attack. The mummy moans mournfully as it dissolves into dust.
Okay, got the
You
purple
pull the
crystal.
lever.
Because of the way this quest is laid out, it is very easy to miss a small objective and then end up walking around in circles, missing things.
A mass of tiles sprawls out over the floor.
Honestly, not a big fan of this floor tile puzzle. Not hard, it's just annoying. Gotta click and spin so many things. I'm trying to make sure I get only the green activated and not the red, so. I'm solving two puzzles at once. How to make the light go to the right place and also not go to the wrong place. And now we activate it. Hopefully we got it right.
With all the rooms lit, a passage
Yep.
opens in the side of the room. You hear the click of the door ahead unlocking.
Oh, this is just a shrine. It's not the way I was planning to go. My bad. The way I came in. Yeah, it's this door, I think, who unlocks. Should be this one.
A spectre guards.
Yeah, here's another specter, and this time they
defending the lever
remembered
of
to
that
connect
door.
it, so these things are linked, and you'll have to kill them to open it.
The spectre vanishes in a sputtering of flames. Now that you've lit both crystals, the large door at the entrance to the tomb should be unlocked.
Okay, so we've completed all 4 lights, and the door is open, but we've left one boss who's, well, he's a quest objective that we should do in order to
You
finish the
return to
quest.
front hall.
Well, we don't want to finish the quest, we just want to loot the chest and
Door has been opened,
retry if necessary.
revealing
I really hope I get
stairwell leading
the help.
deeper
I don't want to have to do
into
this quest
the
again.
tomb. You emerge into a dark hallway. Shield guardians stand at attention. The decrepit walls in this chamber blend into the rough cave stone. A large plaque leans against the back wall.
Yeah, so once you click on this plaque, it'll open up the passageway.
There are 3 locations in the tomb where you can place the icon of the elves, the icon of the humans, and the icon of the dwarves. 2 passages to the left and right rumble.
You've got these locked doors, and you have to kill all the monsters in the intersection for the door to open. But also there's these passageways where you have to search. You have to manually search. It means I can't be in rage if I want to search. It'll prevent me from searching. At the end of each one of them, I've got like an icon I have to put on a pedestal.
The pedestal stands against the back wall. A large creature snores peacefully in the center.
You have to put all 3 icons in order to open up
3
the passageway.
footsteps have awakened the creature. It attacks. You place the icon of the dwarves on the pedestal. You notice a subtle light emanating from the stone.
You gotta search over here. You know what, I'll clear out the monsters first. Okay, now, like we said before, we have to unrage so we can just search this door.
You open a door, revealing a room full of dirt and cobwebs. A pedestal stands before the entrance to a cave. A group of ettercaps lunges at you. You place the icon of the humans on the pedestal.
One more door
Notice
to
its
find.
eyes flash briefly before returning to normal stone.
Final icon.
Pedestal stands on a platform here.
All 3 icons open up this door. So that's why you have to place them, because if not, I can't get past this door.
You set the icon of the elves atop the pedestal. Its eyes flash white for a moment before dimming. Now that you have
Now we're in the
placed
final
all
section.
the icons, you must find your path forward, deeper into the tomb. You emerge into a calm clearing. Forest animals have taken up residence here. They graze and doze in its lush corners. You see 2 passages, one to your left, the other straight ahead. This room is the heart of the tomb, where the key to the mythal is rumored to be hidden. Before you is a strange magic device. It must have been waiting here, undiscovered for centuries. A wild bear runs out of the room, startled by your intrusion. How strange. Something happens when you touch the artifact. The room shakes. The statues against the walls rumble and move. Stone scrapes against stone as the statues take their first steps. Their unseeing faces turn toward you, ready to strike. The statues break apart. Once again, just mounds of stone. Suddenly, a group of uniformed strangers appears before you. The one in the middle of the formation steps forward.
Just as I anticipated. I knew that following you into this tomb would lead us straight to the key to the Mythiel.
The figure smiles widely, rotting teeth protruding from his desiccated mouth.
You reckless mortals fell straight into their trap. It is fortunate that you were able to overcome the statue's power. You saved us the trouble of defeating them ourselves.
The stranger laughs. It is a strangled, dusty sound, as if his voice has been worn down over centuries of use.
I am Droic Orgul, Zulkir of Thay.
He bends in a short bow.
Soon our forces will completely occupy this city. Once I harness the Mythiel's power, I will be unstoppable.
He chokes on his own laugh.
I have no use for dolts such as yourselves, so be gone from here. Expect your demise should we meet again.
You are suddenly transported away from the chamber. You find yourself back at the entrance to Ildranath's tomb, on the surface. You think about what the Zulkir
Yeah, so
said.
technically the quest would have been
It is only
over.
a matter of time before
But
the
since
rebels
I
and
skipped one
forces overtake Ildranath,
specter, I can just
bringing
loot the chest
even
now.
more chaos and destruction to this land. For now, you must return to the elves' camp. You must find a way to
Nice,
thwart Thay's assault.
nice armor.
This city will not fall yet again. You will make sure of that.
Well, I've looted this one 4 times. Not gonna do it again right now. Loose enough for now. Okay, so let's see. We're gonna go to... I think I'm missing only one item that I don't have, and that's from the Wizard's Labyrinth. Once we have that, we can start working on at least a full gear set for one of the characters. I guess we're going to do Wizard's Labyrinth and hope for the best. And then we'll try out, what's it called? Hopefully we'll get it. Hey there, what's up? How you doing today? Good to see you. Yep, I started moving my characters on alts and stuff like that. Right now the transfers are going really smooth, so less than a minute everything's there. So yeah, basically as soon as this operation is done, I'll be moving. So hopefully I finish this soon. Yeah, that's basically it. I might move the Thalanis character soon. Get rid of that, get all the characters from Thalanis over, and just leave Orion until the last second, or until I'm finished. But I should be finishing soon. I don't remember what I was doing last with all the other characters. I suspect that they were in Isle of Dread. Find out in just a minute. Okay, so while I'm waiting for all the other characters to log in, I'll find out where it is. Meanwhile, let's go to Salt Marsh and drop things off at the bank and see what we've got. Waiting for the bank to open. Okay, let's do a run of the Dino Run, Isle of Dread. Since I gotta go there anyway. What's the fastest way through? This way. Not really a fair competition when it comes to swimming. I outswim the other character easily. Teleporting to the Isle of Dread. And only my main is stuck. Stuck in the loading screen. I'll relog the character. Find if you get stuck on loading screens, it's faster to just relog the character than to wait for 5 minutes for the thing to log back in. Just restart the client. I'm using Dungeon Finder, so it's like one click, so it's not a big deal. Hey, let me in. Frankly, this is very odd because, well, there's no excuses for having lag right now on Orion server or any other problem, so. Yeah. I'm just going to do it again, but this time I'm not going to teleport to the Isle of Dread directly. I'm just going to go to whatever it's called. Hall of Heroes and teleport from there. Okay. Let's see if I can make it into Isle of Dread this time, but I'm on the wrong, my view is on the wrong character. Oh boy. Okay, at least I got my character back. Hey, got everybody back in. Got my focus on the right character. How would you need to go kill a big T-Rex? There we go. Now I can start. Go see if the dinosaurs in. If he's not, we'll just reset until we find him.
Many creatures have met their end.
He's pretty close to the entrance, but you have to make sure he spawns in.
There's a small ruined shrine in the middle of it all.
Yep, here he is.
The pungent smell of asphalt pervades these bubbling tar pits. Many creatures have met their end. The pungent smell of asphalt pervades these bubbling tar pits. There's a small ruined shrine in the middle of it all. The smell of asphalt pervades these bubbling tar pits.
Oh, I forgot to turn down the volume on all.
And yet for some reason, there's a small ruined shrine in the middle of it all. The pungent smell of asphalt pervades these bubbling tar pits. Many creatures have met.
Hey, we reduced the volume for all the other characters except for this one. So, let's go kill Scythe. They got about 1 million hit points, give or take. Depends on every time you run into him. They basically, the way that they have monsters have their hit points set in DDO or in all Dungeons and Dragons, they have a certain amount of dice plus a certain fixed number. So there's a variance between every time you fight him, he doesn't have exactly the same amount. So it's like give or take a few thousand or a few, maybe 100,000, depending on how big the number is. I don't know, give or take like 10% on average. Haven't figured out how to get this guy to stand still yet. Yeah, this character really needs to change his build up to back to DPS if I'm going to be doing DPS, I guess. Yeah, I explained that I set him up for to do a certain raid, Dryad and Demigod. So a lot of his DPS was converted into defense. So he's suboptimal for a lot of this stuff right now. Thing is, swapping him back and forth ends up costing a lot of money. Because you set things up, you reset all your enhancements, and it costs you a certain amount of platinum, but every time you re-roll and reset, it costs you more. It starts stacking up very fast. And I don't have time for that right now. I'm going through all my characters now one by one and passing all the named loot to the main. There's black pearls that I pass. There's platinum that the cash I just loot. And the named items I pass on to the main. That way I can feed it all to a sentient weapon and gain XP. Now you've got the 2 Dino Bone hand wraps that I need to upgrade, and they need to have each 6 slots. So that's a fair amount of XP that needs to be fed to it. Mind you, it's 2 of them. Let's do the quest, All Hail the King. But I just need to pick up the quest first. The reason I'm going to do All Hail the King is because I need all of the crafting ingredients. Who gives the quest? Nope, not this guy. All hail the king, Scythe Maw. As far as I can tell, the quest in Isle of Dread, who has the most chests per minute, is All Hail the King. So that is going to be the quest we're going to do and try to loot all of the optional chests because we need all of the Dino Bone crafting materials. Because again, we've got 2 pairs of hand wraps that we need to fully upgrade. So Black Pearls I've got for days. But I need you need like 150 of each crafting material to be able to fully craft a pair of a set of weapons or a weapon. See if the rare encounter is here, because might as well. If it is, get some more crafting materials on the way. Hopefully we'll be able to do some Dino Bone crafting later. And be able to demonstrate that. Here we've got a rare encounter location, but he's not here. So let's move down to the next rare encounter location. Maybe the statue will be up, or the crab, who's not unofficial rare encounter. If not, we'll go do the quest. Yeah, Isle of Dread is supposed to be like Jurassic Park-ish kind of themed. Dinosaur-ish kind of vibe. And the statue is not up. The crab's here. The crab's not up, so never mind. Let's go. Go do All Hail the King. Stonejaw was the purple named from the rare encounter outside. We've got Scythe Maw, who's a rare encounter, and he comes from the inside of the quest. I'm wondering which one of them has more hit points. I'm assuming the one outside in the wilderness has more, but I'm not sure. Should see.
The beast known as Scythe Maw has been terrorizing this part of the bamboo grove. It's time to hunt him down.
Buffing the other characters. Things with Bard songs is it takes a certain amount of time, but if you tumble, cancel the animation. And then you can move on directly to buffing the next one.
You hear a rustling noise in the bamboo. Raptors leap into the clearing and attack.
I'd rather not have them die because I'll have to resurrect them. They're here not just for the end chest, they're here for the whole ride, so to speak. So I don't have to keep on resurrecting them every 5 minutes.
You spot Scytheball as he passes above the valley, spooking several smaller dinosaurs as he lumbers by.
He's already passed. By the way, if you're trying to speedrun this, you're going to have to stop here and wait for that cutscene to trigger, or you won't be able to complete the quest. I've done this quest in under a minute, so I know.
This tunnel looks
Here's the first optional for
You
chests.
don't think Scytheball could fit inside?
One of them got killed already. A serious weakling, it's a problem. Yeah, I'm doing good. Thank you very much. Had a rough start to the stream. Hopefully it doesn't keep up like that. So yeah, I'm trying to finish up the gear farming for these characters. I've got most of it. So hopefully I want to finish at least one of the characters today. He's missing only one piece of gear. And then we'll have to see about the augments and stuff. Well, that'll be the next stage. Right now we need to get some dynamo and crafting items. Materials. I should have a fair amount of it in my bank already. But just in case, I'm doing one round of this. And then we can move on. Still not sure which filigrees I have. There's a whole bunch of layers of things that need to be done.
The monstrously large othercap glares at you, unsuppressed hate glinting in its eyes.
Uh-huh, yeah. Empty out TR cache and stuff like that. But the last few characters I tried to pass, I've done it with an alt. And they were literally, you could say it was instantaneously. I basically had the launcher open. I packed them. They packed immediately. When I came to the transfer, I had to wait, I don't know, 10 seconds before I could hit the transfer button again and open it up and have the characters repopulate. Every time it took about a half a minute to repopulate. And then I'll select the characters from a specific world and say transfer. And by the time I was done and I logged into Shadowdale, all of the characters already transferred, so.
You feel as if you've cleared out these lava tubes.
So transfers are definitely going much faster now. This is our first optional chest. Yeah, despite the fact that everyone knew it, everybody still rushed at the beginning. So I was like, I'll just wait. I can afford waiting. Hey, look! I got a certificate for a, whatever it's called. One of those dinosaurs. And I'm going through every character and transferring all the Dino Bone crafting materials. I could just loot them and then transfer them later, but I like doing it like this. It's easier to see how much you have at all. So let's see what we got. Arrowbound Topaz. So this is double shot, maybe double strike, or whatever. Certificate. Yeah, fair amount of Dino Bone crafting. Now we're doing All Hail the King, and I'm doing it because this one has the most optional chests in it. And we need Dino Bone crafting ingredients. But that was like 1 out of 5 or 6 chests in this one quest. There's a lot of optional passageways you can go. I might in the future just skip this optional. It's not worth the hassle. Nice, thanks. Hey there, thanks very much for the follow. I appreciate it. Thanks, I appreciate the feedback on the cost. Hey, nice. Reached a follower goal. Thank you everybody for contributing.
It looks like
I think there's a collectible over here. Hey, but there's a shrine over here, so just in case you haven't already, please do like and subscribe. Thank you. Nice. Well, I hope it goes good. Which server are you going? Which server did you go to?
A massive saber-toothed cat launches itself out of a small cave entrance. Clearly startled, the spike-covered dinosaur lashes out at everything nearby.
I don't know what he's talking about, but no spike-covered dinosaurs spawned in here. Hey, nice. I'll be going to Shadowdale also. Okay, this time he spawned it.
As the dinosaur falls, you hear the sounds of another battle nearby.
Yeah, but we first got a passageway over here we got to take care of. Yep. It's definitely. I went to Shadow though because of Axel, but I ended up getting Voodoo also. So win-win. I need to find one character that's got spell magic on him. Oh, come on. Who's got the spell magic? We got 2 clerics in the party, and I don't see the spell magic on either of them. No one's got the spell magic. I have to go to a shrine now to change spell. I'll do that in a minute, but I need a break. Reset myself. I'll be back in just a moment, please. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. And we are back. If you are joining now, welcome to the live stream. Here you can ask your DDO questions, ask for DDO demonstrations, and ask for DDO advice. So please be my guest on my show, Ask Aldbar DDO Live. We just found out that I am missing Dispel Magic on all of these characters, so we're going to walk back to the shrine and get one of the clerics, or two of them, to take the spell Dispel Magic. The way you do that is you shrine, and when you rest, right after it, you can change spells. Well, clerics can change spells. So we shall. So the character, you can see in the center, is resting. And once he's done resting, we'll be able to change his spells. Okay, good enough. Let's go. Now that I've got a character with with Dispel Magic, should be able to dispel this barrier. We can go and get like at least another one, if not another 2 chests from this area.
The illusion winks out in an instant, revealing a flooded passage.
There we go. Flooded passage open. Let's move in.
This chamber seems to be some sort of living area for an intelligent aquatic creature.
There's a quest of the octopus over here. And there's another one later. One of the hardest things to do when you have a whole bunch of characters following you is getting out of the water. We gotta kill all these raptors and we'll get another crest. Of course, there's multiple rounds of them just because.
The final raptor is slain. As things grow quieter, you notice a small crest glinting in the debris.
There we go. Got the second crest. Now we've got to get everyone out of the water. I'll hit everyone with bard buffs because why not? Everyone's rebuffed.
A magical barrier flanked by a pair of sockets, bars your path further into the ruins.
Got 2 puzzles we gotta solve now. Solved. Probably a more elegant solution, but I don't care. Close enough. Chest number 2 in this quest.
Having bested all obstacles in your path, you feel confident that you've thoroughly explored this area.
Got a minor artifact. Past that also. More sentient food. I always hover over the loot I get, the unnamed loot, just to make sure I don't get items that've got 2 slots that I can use for crafting. Okay, let's see the haul we got this time. This moves down so you can see it better. Dino boots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stacks of bones. Nice, let's get out of here. Yeah, this is the second optional. 2 chests so far. There's many more to come. And we're out. Let's go fight the Scythe Maw. Leave all the rest of the party members out. They don't need to be here for this fight.
Massive Tyrannosaur eyes you warily, focused on
Yeah,
protecting.
he's red named, not purple named, and he's got only 638,000. Unlike the other one, I had like 970,000. So much less powerful than the one in the wilderness area. Yeah, the one in the wilderness area is a purple named, which is, that means it basically means it's a raid boss. Unlike this one, who's just red named, which is a typical end quest boss, I guess. He's gonna quit the fight once he gets down to 50%, which is fine with us. There he goes on to phase 2.
Clearly shaken by your strength, Scythe Maw smashes through the bamboo, exposing another trail.
Okay, got all my guys through, and now we're gonna go for another optional. Rather than go through the trail, we're gonna go through this underwater section. Now there are piranhas in the water. If you look, you can see like a circle, a bluish circle of spinning water. These are piranhas. You gotta be careful where you step in the water. If you look up, you can see the piranhas in the water. If I touch it, I'll just get bitten a whole bunch of times.
Passing through the thick vines.
Hard to see from the top, but the bottom you can see it pretty easy.
Deeper into the rocks.
Anyway, this is our another side quest for more loot. Go clear it to optional, then we'll bring everyone. Wonder if you can climb up on these brontosauruses just like the one in the wilderness. This one you can't. Let's see about this one. Nope, apparently you can't. The one in the wilderness you can climb up on his tail.
A large horned dinosaur in this small glade looks clearly agitated and shaken.
If I stand inside of those those orange boxes he puts down, it's warning me that in a second he's gonna shoot me up into the air. He's gonna try to run me over. So it's like a tell that I should know that I should move away. Not that I can't easily tank it, but whatever.
After having slain the horned beast, you feel that you've completed exploring this area.
Okay, let's go get our third chest for this quest. Another arrow-bound topaz, so another 8% double shot. I'm looking for double strike, though. Howdy, how you doing? Hope you're doing well today. We are farming out for gear, and right now we're doing a Isle of Dread. We're doing a Dinobone run in this quest. Hopefully we'll have enough to craft at least one item and move on. There's another secret passageway someplace here. Gotta find it now. Here we go. Okay, so depending on if I can find the switch or not, to see if we're stuck here for a long time. If I can pick this lock, I can just get this chest. Let's see if I can find the secret. There's a secret here someplace. I'm buffing the character. Hopefully there'll be enough to get him to find it. Should have somebody who has greater heroism. Okay, so the way it works is there's a switch hidden underwater that opens up a passageway to the side with a puzzle that if you solve will open up this chest. Or you can just pick the chest. Or I can just use the bill of opening. Oh well, so this is chest number 4 already? Yeah, we had the Copru one, we had the one behind the spiders and whatever they're called. Feather caps. Then we had the one with the dinosaur, and now we have the one in the flooded tunnel. That's number 4. So far I didn't find anything great, but ingredients are ingredients. Here's the haul from this time. Topaz of Spell Penetration 9. Not a caster, but got a whole bunch of those, so continue collecting them. Let's get out of here. Yeah, so 4 chests so far. You'll have to have someone who has Dispel Magic to get through one of the passageways, and you'll have to have somebody with either Picklock or a High Search to get this one. Get ready for a whole bunch of swimming. Most of my characters can figure out how to get out of the water, but those are just a few special ones who need help. Hey look, a shrine, just in case you haven't followed already, or subscribed on YouTube. Please do, thank you. Got my feet nibbled at. Right, let's go fight Scythemaw.
Realizing he's cornered, Scythemaw lets out a defiant roar. Then he launches himself back into the fight. The last of his life spent, Scythemaw collapses into the ground with a resounding crash.
When Scythemaw does his Howl attack, it's an AoE attack that attacks everyone, including the party member standing outside, so... Legendary Masthead. Nice. Based on the fact that I missed something in the Flooded Passage, I might have missed another chest. Got a legendary Undying Sapphire. It's good. Legendary Pendant of the Sea. Also nice. Got a second legendary Pendant of the Sea. Not like I can dual wield them. So, name loot. I got 4 pieces. Powder Packed Barrel. So this is an orb. Master, whatever it is, masthead, so there's a great crossbow. Dinosaur bone necklace, mythic on it, pendant of the sea. And undying sapphire. Nice. I feel like I missed something in one of the flooded passages. But I don't feel like going back and checking. And now I'm recalling out. Wait for all the guys to get out. We'll see if the Isle of Dread rares are here, and then we'll go back and try to craft. I guess we can check the crab, statue, mummy, see if Stonejaw's there, and head back to Isle of Dread. So, crab, not here. Bronze statue, or whatever it's called, not here either. This island has these two twin peaks. And if you really want to, you can actually go and explore inside of the peaks. There's actually a proper way in and out from each of them.
These volcanoes are small but active. Over the course of eons and
They're at the chest first.
they will eventually grow into mighty peaks.
Oh, here's the ramp up to this one. I believe this is a ramp down. See the other one. Yeah, the other one, here's the ramp to the other one. I don't remember how to get out of this one. I do remember trying to go in and come out of both of them and succeeding, so don't feel like doing it right now, sorry. See if the mummy's home, and then we'll see if Stonejaw's home. Yep, you got the mummy. He's in. There are ingredients to come only from the Isle of Dread rare encounter chest. something over there was attacking us and couldn't be bothered to stop, so eliminated it. Hey, here's the haul from this time. A lot of Dinobone, but a lot of it's one type of a Dinobone ingredient that can only be used in one of the recipes. I probably have a few thousand of it by now, because being is you only using it in one recipe, and one of the types of recipes. So yeah. Stone Jaw doesn't seem to be here. Okay, let's go back and see how much ingredients we've got, if we can craft. We got one final mission for all these guys, so maybe I should do that first, and then I can dispel them all and do the crafting after. Let's get it over with. Head to the airship, and then to House Kenneth. The pack has level 7 heroic and like level 34, level 30 something epic. So it's both. I'm running it currently on epic because the Dinobone crafting is only on epic. And I need the ingredients. And it is a expansion pack called Isle of Dread. And during the Year of the Dragon, they gave out a giveaway. You could pick one expansion pack, and most players picked this one because it's the most expensive expansion pack, being 4,000 DDO points or $40 in real life. So yeah, I took it for all of my characters. Well, for free. The Dinosaur-born crafting for weapons, well, currently is one of the best in the game, up until, well, we'll see what Lemordia brings us. Once the new expansion drops, we'll have to see how the new crafting system works, and if it's any better. Because right now, Dinobone crafting is solid. Again, that I'm talking about the weapons. When it comes to the items, not so much. It's very dependent on what you happen to be playing. If the specific character you're playing is set up in such a way that it happens to work with the gear that they give you, so then the Dinobone crafting can be very good. But it's not as flexible, unfortunately. Okay, in this quest,
This is the place.
we need,
land
I'm
was
hoping to get a augment at the end.
but I could not forget
There's like
it.
1 in 3 chance you get it in the chest, and we've got 6 characters. I'll be
Good.
very surprised if I don't get
Door
it.
will open for me. Let me try.
This is a epic quest, not a legendary quest, so hopefully the characters will be less squishy, won't die as much. I really hope so. Finish buffing in just a second. I mean, if they die, I'll just revive them at the end of the quest. Big deal.
This is where they made us into weapons for their war. This is
One of the characters when you start the game. He's like one of the storyline character
It is here
quests.
that Gorin and I met. Here that we became friends. Although, at the time, we did not know the word. One of my Forge brothers, dead. Let me see who it... Jafar. Last time I saw you, you were leaving this place. Now you're back here.
There's these training modules I need to pick up,
An old training pattern.
and yeah,
Why was it
they
left
activate the
here?
story.
A voice from a magic mouth speaks.
Seeking Gorin? Complete the training module. Begin with pattern Tau.
What is this? Is Gorin in danger? Held hostage? This isn't the pattern as I remember it.
Yeah, so we get a show now. It's going to be a reenactment of Talron talking to his good friend,
The magic
who
mouth
is the one we're looking
speaks
for.
again.
Training success. Complete 2 more patterns and the way will be opened.
The golems are able to take the form of any enemy. This was used for purposes of instruction. Is that Gorin and me? What is this?
Did you see how the Kenneth Master looked when he stepped in that repair oil? It was indeed humorous, but if you had been caught, you know what they would do, Gorin.
Come on, let me activate the last one.
Gorin had so much potential and so little self-mage fire cannons. If Jeets were here, they'd already be disabled. The magic mouth. That's exactly how the masters gave instructions when I was training here. Any of my Forge brothers would recognize it.
Sometimes in these little hidden rooms, you can find more of his fallen friends. You get extra XP for it. Not that any of these characters get XP, but I feel like if I'm already doing the quest, I might as well show off different locations.
came to repair Ward once for acid burns. Goran was here many times.
Well, there's a shrine here, so once again, if you're just joining the stream now, you haven't followed, please do. Thank you very much. Got to check around all of these,
There are nothing but maintenance
whatever it is,
tunnels down below.
maintenance tunnel shafts,
Still,
whatever, stairways.
they may lead us to Goran.
You can find sometimes his fallen friends around the bottom, underneath the stairs. Like this.
Myrog, Myrog, what tempted you from your wizard's tower? What could have outmatched your quick wits and arcane lore?
Sometimes there's another one laying around here someplace. I'm scouring every corner.
For Goran. I could not find him, but for some reason I felt certain he had survived the war.
Those scorpions were following us the whole way until now.
Was Goran lured here and taken prisoner? But who would do such a thing? And why?
Yeah, we need to go through this door, so I'll leave all of my characters here. Let's go get the training patterns. Found another one.
Rest peacefully, Flint. Your life was not easy. Here, in the last war, as a sellsword in Lazar, whoever did this, I'll make them pay.
Yeah, when you start DDO, your first mission, you're stuck on an island, shipwrecked island, and you meet 3 characters over there: Jeets, Telemus, and Talon. So this is one of those characters. It's like he's treading his backstory, kind of. Not really treading his backstory, it's more like filling in small details. Yeah, this red-named scorpion shows up randomly through this quest. Sometimes he's in the tunnels.
Another training pattern. Were these deliberately placed here?
And another shrine. Okay, let's move on.
A different voice comes from this magic mouth.
You've done well, Talbron. Disgustingly well, just like you always did. Always so. Where were you, Talbron, when we slaughtered half-trained peasants? Where were you when fire burned?
Gorin, is that you?
Two more patterns, Beta and Gamma. Then you can come closer.
Here we go, more story.
Talbron, they can't split us up. Who will laugh at my pranks while you're at sorcerer training in Sharn? Gorin, we are soldiers now. We have our orders. I am sure you will fight admirably on the Threenish front.
I hoped to bolster his courage and make it true. We had no idea what we would face.
It must have been good to be a sorceress, to sling spells from the back lines. Not me.
Yeah, now he's gonna blow up this room.
Directive 27, take cover before the blast.
Checking to see if there's a hidden door here. Importantly, is there another one of those friends hiding here? Nope. Loot the chest. I think this is a garbage chest, and let's move on. And now I drop down this shaft.
More maintenance tunnels. Where is he leading us?
Yeah, down these tunnels you can find that scorpion also. Sometimes he's down here. Hey, found another one of those of his fallen friends. Wasn't underneath the stairs. Another shrine.
The forges where we were made, shut down after the last war. They will never make war forged again. And when one of us dies, well...
Well, I think I've missed one of the characters, but I'm not going back for it. Now we get an end fight.
You're the first to reach me, Talbron. You and your entourage. Did you know that? All the others failed my training course.
Gorin, it's me, Talbron. What are you doing here?
Talbron. Talbron, you still think you can cover for me, but that ship's sailed. I did not fight admirably like you promised. That is why I called you all back. All the brothers of the Forge.
Okay, now we hope we get all our augments. For now I need at least one, but two will save me a lot of
I
time.
hope you have found the peace you searched for, Gorin. I will think of Gorin as the last spark from a dying ember cast off from the inferno of the last war. I only pray that at last the fire has finally gone out.
There's two named items that comes from here. One of them is a docent, one of them is the augment, and other. Well, nothing. So you got like 1 in 3 chance to get one of the 3 items. Augment, docent, or nothing. So far I've got 2 docents and a nothing. And another nothing. And another nothing. And another nothing. So yeah, I got 2 docents. Great. Well, that's some Saintient XP at least. Oh well, I'm gonna dismiss the rest of the group for now. Let me dismiss, I mean, I'm gonna log them off so I don't have this lag. It does slow down the computer significantly. Actually, it's more like it slows down only when I'm doing the stream though. Okay, let's go to Isle of Dread and let's go craft. First, I'm going to dump off all of the ingredients I have in the bank so I have them all at one place. So I know exactly how much I have. Then we shall see. Okay, empty out the bags and then craft. None of the Dynabone weapons I have that I found had the mythic, so I'm not going to keep any of them. Feed them all to sentient weapon. Because if I want to craft a new one, it's only 25 of each ingredient, which is dirt cheap. Necklace. What kind of necklace do I have? Let's see. Neck. I don't have it in here. Dinosaur Bone necklace with a mythic +1, and this one is a Dynabone necklace with a mythic +1. I don't need both. And this can move into the bank. Check if I need it later. You take the ingredients bag and drag it over the crafting storage. It will automatically empty out everything inside of the ingredient bag into your crafting storage. Except for those things who you cannot transfer because they're bound to character. So slowly but surely, my bank is going through every item and saying, nope, 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 nope. It keeps on going through different items. A lot of them are like runes from Reaver's Fate and stuff like that. Reaver's Refuge. More bound to. The 50 augments. Wow. Fossilized. We got 66, 77, 99. Raptor Claw. Probably a bit short. Tyrannosaurus Tooth. Scale. Spark Scale. This one was silvery. I needed this. So the ones I want are Meltpang. Got a scale already. Meltfang, I can buy one. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have enough to fully craft an item the way I would like. It is what it is. I'm going to have to run more quests and get more Dinobone crafting ingredients before I can fully upgrade it, but I'm not going to do that on the stream now. Basically, the Dinobone ingredients are augments. So if I take a pair of hand wraps and I put it in the augmenting slot, Shows me all the different augments I can put into it. And there's 4 different unique Isle of Dread slots. So, Fang, whatever, so. We've got Melt Fang and Spark. Spark Scale. This one adds a material type, which is silver in this case, for these particular hand wraps I need. And Melt Fang. Says it gives evil alignment bypass, which is nice. But more importantly, it's to stacking damage over time, which is very important. So we've got these 2. And what else did I want to add to it? Good. And now I've slotted in a good augment to make it so it bypasses good damage reduction. The last one I want is to add the Deconstructor, who's going to add also Adamantit damage reduction. And then 2 more slots. One of them is going to be for exceptional strength. And the other one will probably be Legendary Affirmation, which is a special ability. I can show it on my regular weapon. Yeah, slotted effect. Your attacks and offensive spells have a chance to grant you 1,000 temporary hit points. So if you attack fast, testing triggers all the time, and you always have another 1,000 hit points. So very, very powerful and effective if you want to be survivable. There's other ones for crowd control. Ice Horn, which freezes things. And there's other ones who are good for damage, which reduce MRR and PRR on monsters and make them take damage fast. So definitely other options. For now, let's empty the rest of the Sentient XP. This one already has 20,000, so let's fill up the other one. There you go. That one's got 20,000 also. 12,000, so 4 slots. So things are coming on the way. Fine. How about we do a cosmetic now? Having the character start take shape. One of these characters has the armor I'm looking for. I'm not sure which one, so got to go through each one of them, look at that. This is probably one of the rarest looks in this entire game. The reason why this is so rare is because this armor is one of those armors that nobody ever takes. This comes to Emerald Claw armor. And you can get it, it's a full plate, but it's mithril, making it a medium armor. So you can't see what it would look like if it would be the full plate cosmetic. The only way to bypass that is if you happen to be Warforged and you take Adamantit armor, Adamantit body, so the cosmetic will suddenly treat it as if you have full plate. And this is what that armor looks like if you have full plate. Very rare. Every time I get I get some cosmetic from daily dice I put on one of the characters. Hey there, what's up? Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. We are trying to set up a cosmetic for one of my characters. And I'm trying to find where was the last time I put it. Does the guy look familiar? Maybe it's in the Cosmo Bank character. So basically, I can use either cold or negative. So I was thinking I want one character to be blue, one character to be black. When I say blue or black, I mean like the general overall color. So that'll be like the theme. So what is this one? This is a docent. Nope. I'm looking for the blue cosmetic armor. Let's see. Cosmetic armor. Blue dragon scale armor, medium armor. Okay, very good. This is the one we want, so let's see how it looks. No, I know, actually I know I want this one. What about black? And dragon plate. Do I have a black dragon scale? I don't have black dragon scale. Do I? Any of these black dragon hide? This is light armor. Any of these, let's see. Violet cloak, no. Trailblazers won't work. Robe of winter ice, no, none of these will work. None of these cosmetics will work. These all green. Cosmetic, remnant of the... I'm not going to wear that one. Dragon, this is light armor. Maybe. Conviction. No, we need to craft ourselves a black dragon plate armor. Not dragon plate, dragon scale armor. And... someone's got my black cloak. And I need some kind of a helmet also. I'm not sure what to use. Headgear. Okay, the blue headgear is over here. I might just take the white eyes and pass them to go with the black and white. But what cloak? Well, I've got the anniversary cloak, scarf thingy. Maybe cloak of night. Let's go put on the two characters and see, respectively, how they look. All in my shared bank, luckily. So black dragon plate's the only one we need to. Send them to the bank and take things out, see how it looks. You've been doing this thing going around the pillar for no reason. Okay, cosmetic armor, we're taking blue. This guy, and yeah, I'm thinking this is going to be the new look. Let's see. How does the blue and the light blue? Well, this is like, the scarf is like teal blue, not really pure blue. But it'll be using hand wraps and it'll be on a razor claw shifter. Yeah, I think it works. It's fine. Let's put the other armor back in the bank. This is going to be the character going to Moonsea, so we'll make him light blue, and he uses Aura will also be blue. Let's take ice. I have the black pearl ring, which gives me it can both boost my negative, cold, and poison spell power. So poison spell power is not relevant for my Aura, but I can either do cold or negative. The one on the Shadowdale, they're gonna use acid because his armor is green, so his Aura is green. This one is gonna be either negative or cold, so cold will be a bluish, so this one's gonna be blue. And that's that. Black Dragon Scale, perfect. Let's go craft a Black Dragon Scale armor. Well, here we go. This is going to be the Moonsea character. He's going to be a Razor Claw Shifter, not a Aasimar Scourge. Anniversary Cloak is pretty good. It's not really the right color, but it's kind of, it blends between the glowing wings and yeah, I like it. I think it's good. Together with the Ice Crown. I need to buy another one next festival. Yep, good. We're actually going to get the honor of crafting a new Black Dragon Scale armor. Go to Giant Hold, craft it, make it cosmetic. I hope I have cosmetics. Let's teleport to Giant Hold. I don't remember ever creating the Dragon Plate armor. Sorry, Dragon Scale armor. Dragon Plate I've been using for years. It's the Dragon Scale and Dragon Hide. So light and heavy, but not medium. The funny thing, because I usually find that I like the full plates the most. And I found out that on like either the Razor Claw Shifter or the Tabaxi Trailblazer, where they're kind of hunched over, the medium armors, I like them better. So, what do you know? Okay, is this the guy who crafts it? Where's the Black Dragon Scale Crafter? Potion Vendor? Pretty sure he's here. How did I miss him? Here we go. Master Blacksmith, Scalesmith. Come on. Okay, so we want medium armor. Black Dragon Scale armor, medium. We got 25 scales, we can craft one. You can also craft epic, but for epic you also need accommodations of what's it called? Heroism. Luckily I don't need that. Black dragon scale armor, medium armor. I'm never going to use this item except for cosmetic. Now we go to the bank. Hopefully I've got a mirror of glamoring in the bank. Show me the account. Mirror of glamoring. The way it works is you double click on the mirror. It opens up this trading box. You take your armor, you drop it in. It's going to make a cosmetic copy of how it looks. Hey, well, starring a new followers girl. See how much we can get. If you haven't followed, this is a good time. Thank you. And we're going to create a cosmetic. So there you go. So the original armor is not affected by any kind of a way. Still have the same thing. It consumed one of my mirrors and turned it into a cosmetic dragon scale. So let's dump it in the bank. Sadly, these dragon scale armors are bound to character. I wish they were bound to account. I would make much more of them. Okay, now we go to Green Hand and see how we can dress him up. This guy was my contender for the samurai build until they updated the game 3 times, and every time I had to keep on calculating what I want to do with him. And I realized that that's when I need to be able to have a build ready in a small amount of time. And that's when I started on this long project of setting up my resources. Okay, here's how he looks. Yeah, the reason I took the white eyes is because, well, the armor is black and white, so the white eyes, they blend in nice with the black and white. Kind of missing a bit of flair, but not much I can do about that. Go to Hall of Heroes and pick up some extra cosmetics. Hall of Heroes. Let's see. Dragon Wings, thanks. What else do you have? Dragon Footprint. I don't know if I'll use that. Okay, let's go claim the VIP stuff and then all the other cosmetics. Why is my character stuck? Hey, character is unstuck. Stuck again. Unstuck. Again. Talk to the VIP, get our trail. Hey, you got the lightning trail. Get the movement to walk from this guy. Okay, now let's see the different feats we've got. The cosmetic feats. Where is it? Okay. We got movement style. Check this one out. Dragon feet. Blue wings. Lightning trail. Let's get gold wings, gold feet also. Go onto the ship so you can see it, how it looks when it's oh, just go out to marketplace. And proper lighting. Very dark character. Here's the thing about the lightning trail. It's supposed to be bluish, but if you do it with things that are black and white, so then you tell yourself that it looks white. So this character can technically look white. So it might look better without the movement, just with the walking. Not sure. Footprints, we can do the gold ones or the fire ones. Probably the gold ones. The gold ones don't give away the fact that it's not gold. Again, it looks whitish. It's gold, but yeah. Just looks bright. Nope. Not wings for this one. Yeah, I guess footprints and the... I don't know if I want the movement or not. The weird loady movement. I'll give up on the floaty movement for this one. Fine. Cosmetics for this one's done. One of the hardest things is going to be to empty out all of my items. Oh boy. Well, there's going to be Moonsea, and there's going to be Thrain. These are the two characters. They're not going to be human. They're going to be Razor Claw Shifter. There'll be one of these. With those armors, so yeah. Any year now. I don't remember if this character is flagged for whatever it's called, Reavers. Ball of Truth, Epic Elite. Let's see what happens.
I don't have long. I don't need long. Just do it, shaman. Go, seal the chamber, and warn the others. It is good of you to come. You're braver than you look, coming here all by yourself.
How did you know I was all here by myself?
I'm glad to have you by my side, little one. Because there are battles that even a giant cannot face alone. Tonight, we lure, trap, and slay the truthful one, so he cannot do to the little people what he did to mine. Come, first we destroy this doomsday machine for good.
Now, why would you destroy that machine? It did so much for you.
We meet again, Draco Lich. Come down here and fight, or forever be known as a coward.
Why do you say forever like it's
dramatic.
a bad thing?
Your words are poison, dragon. I will not be fooled again.
My words are true, and thus cut deep. I cannot die. Now, you were saying...
My wise men have sealed this chamber. Dead, alive, or whatever you are, your evil stays here forever.
Be careful where you tread, giant, lest you step in the trap you set for another. Disciples, slay this fool! I hope his next reincarnation is less obtuse.
So we've got 3 pairs of dragons and giants. We've got to kill them together. Each dragon and a giant are paired. You got to make sure you pair them up properly. They've got like 10 seconds cooldown before they resurrect themselves if they're not both dead. first set is the hardest because it's hard to coordinate it because everything's all over you.
Of a disciple, after all I taught him. Well, looks like I'll have to get involved myself after all.
This is the blue one. Trying to get ice.
You've made your point.
Let's get the last one.
To destroy this old doomsday device so badly. Fine. Here it is. Do what you will.
I've got to break this thing. Nice, I can see now its hit points. Because now every enemy in the game can have its hit points, even things that were never on the monster manual. So this thing's got 84,000 hit points. Good to know. Well, 25% done. Gotta get it down. Slow and painful, but we shall manage. Less than 50%. I wonder if there's a way to show percentages on enemies' hit points, not just on your own hit points. If you look at my hit point bar on the right, you can see it says percentages of how much spell points and hit points I have. So, could be something in the settings I have to check.
The prophecy. Of course. We are bound. Death and life. Life and death. You must kill us both. Together. Silence! Your spell is gone, Storm Reaver. And so is your time. Do as I say! Yes, Master. Now! Kill these peons! They know too much! Yes, Master.
I gotta kill both of them at the same time. $640,000. The Storm Reaver has way less hit points than he has. Hey, listen. Let's get the disciples and get rid of them.
Serve me in death as you have in life. Rise!
Last time I attempted it, I died because I didn't kill these guys fast enough. They wrecked me. Come on, get. Gotta get him close, the same amount of it. Okay, it's about 20,000-ish is safe. Let's wait for the Truthful One to come down. Get them also down to like 20,000. Go for both of them. I'm a melee character, so I need him to land. Here we go. Here we go. And we won!
Give my life so that this may end. I have done what I must.
Oh, wish me luck on the loot.
I rest.
Come on, augment. No augment. Well, 2 accommodations of heroes. Great. That took 13 minutes. And as always, don't forget to turn in your rig. Well, folks, I think I'm going to call it here for this particular stream. As always, thank you very much for joining the stream. Thank you very much for being a guest on my show, Ask Aldbar DDO Live. Hope you enjoyed it. And hope to see you all in my next stream. Take care. Bye. Okay, bye.